Now, I know that you're on the Metropolitan Transportation Commission. What's MTC and yourself focused on?
Yeah, so MTC, or Metropolitan Transportation Commission, is the Bay Area-wide transportation agency where all federal, state, and regional money flows through to our local communities. So I serve on that board as Marin's representative for our county and all our cities and towns. So each county has at least one rep, and then some of the bigger cities, Oakland, San Jose, San Francisco, also have their separate rep. So it's a tremendously important regional body. Billions of dollars flow through it. So needless to say, there's a bunch of transportation issues teed up right now, as well as housing. It also plays a role regionally in allocating monies and setting planning and priorities for housing. Our transit systems, and I'm a huge advocate, transit systems are on their back right now. I mean, you have situations, and you know this, systems like BART, regional bus systems like Golden Gate Transit in our area, Muni, they're down ridership 70, 80, in some cases 90%, just because people have been staying at home. So we had a huge critical infusion of federal dollars through the initial CARES Act. That has now run out. There's been a follow-up package through the federal government just in the nick of time. But beyond that, it's really going to be how can we, in effect, not only keep these agencies afloat, but really respond to what are the actual needs of riders going to look like going forward? Because we know we're going to need these systems. We know they serve a lot of different purposes, whether it's greenhouse gas and environmental benefits, to really being the primary source of transportation for many of our essential workforce, our low-income community members who have, again, been hardest hit. So a lot of different just issues, even things like how many people can ride on a bus now, right, with social distancing, and what about the issue of pass-ups as a result, and adjusting schedules. Good news is, and this is, again, a theme I want to emphasize, kind of the lemonade out of lemons. It's also really a great opportunity to look at how can we make our systems better. How can they be more coordinated? How can they be more seamless? It's about time we look at issues like fare integration, making sure that discounts are applicable, for example, around the region in a coherent way. Let's be innovative, as we do this, because I have a feeling traffic's going to return quicker than we think once things get going again. So let's think proactively. So that's a big part of MTC, as well as, of course, our bridges and highways. The other piece I really love is bicycle and pedestrian options, active transportation, and kind of what we can do to improve that as well.
Yeah, speaking of transportation, I don't think I've ever known you to drive anything outlandish like a